Well, substance abuse is not really a concern for many Jamaicans. However, my concern is that our young people are learning the adult way of dealing with life's problems, and they're being told that substance abuse will make you feel good or feel high, when indeed that information is correct. However, what about the other substances within that same drug that will affect your body? I mean, yes, you want the one substance which will make you feel like you're on top of your problems, but I mean, ganja has over 400 chemicals. So, should you use it for that one chemical alone, which makes you feel good? What you think those other chemicals will have on your body? And I'm positive that no one wants to live in a community where we have a lot of people who have underdeveloped brains, right? So, substance abuse, the National Council on Drug Abuse recently concluded a survey between 1,667 students. Now, alarmingly, 45% of those students use alcohol within the last 30 days.
Give me that number again. How many?
1,667 students, and 47% of those students use alcohol.
So almost half of the students would have consumed alcohol.
And those students are between ages 13 to 17.
Which is actually below the legal drinking age in Jamaica.
That is correct.
Oh.
Right. And so, scientific research also shows where the human brain is not fully developed until age 25. And so if we continue to use drugs, right, at such tender age, then I mean, the impact is going to be devastating. So substance abuse is really a clear and present danger facing Jamaicans, and we must act fast to protect our human resources.
So what you're saying is that oftentimes in Jamaica we think about the dangers of ganja on young people. But here is also another issue of alcohol abuse among young people.
That is correct. Okay. But the data also highlights where students also use tobacco and alcohol, ganja, right? So, I mean, 13% use ganja while 18% use tobacco. And of course, cigarette is the most popular form of tobacco used in Jamaica.
But alcohol, of course, is the big problem.
That is also correct.
So you're a youth advocate, and a lot of your advocacy surrounds this particular topic of substance abuse.
Yes.
And so give me a little idea about what you would do to bring attention to this crisis, because this is a crisis.
Well, since 2015, I have been working with United Youth Against Drugs. We're a youth-based organization in Spanish Town. We work closely with the substance abuse officer, Mr. David Gardo, for St. Catherine, and we have been doing a lot of advocacy. I also have a youth foundation where I have been implementing certain projects. I recently got a grant from the Drug Abuse Center in Japan through the United Nations office, and I am now collaborating a substance abuse prevention program with the National Council on Drug Abuse. So this program is actually aimed at improving the life skills and developmental assets of adolescents in secondary schools, and will be carried out by university students. So we want the youth to be teaching the youth, and this program will last for 12 weeks.
So you yourself go out and speak to a lot of young people directly about the dangers of drug and alcohol abuse?
I have been doing that, and 2 weeks ago I was also invited to a conference where I spoke to over 700 males on the issue of substance abuse. And I really acknowledge how they were engaged. I mean, they're aware of it as a problem, but they don't see it as a problem. So it was really surprising to me.
And of course, you have been awarded and recognized for the work you have done and the contributions you have made. Tell me a little bit quickly about how you have been awarded and recognized.
Well, in 2015 or 2014, I was invited to the United Nations headquarters in Vienna. So it was my first time traveling. I traveled to Europe on a diplomatic visa, right, at a substance abuse conference. I was recently also awarded the Prime Minister's Youth Award for Youth in Service. And of course, there have been some more awards.
Paul, that's very impressive, and I thank you for all the work you have done, and I thank you again for joining us here on CVM Live. Mr. Paul Harris, youth advocate, so in the area of substance abuse.